What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your man Hänz Nobe with another Hänz Nobe vlog. And today I want to tell you that I am not your friend. So let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Again, it's your man Hänz Nobe. Thank you for following me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, man. Definitely appreciate it. Happy to have all 4,000 subscribers of you guys on Instagram, as well as 150 subscribers on YouTube, 1,200 on Twitter, and if you had me on Facebook, that's what's up. But today I want to talk to you guys specifically to some of you guys who are sort of new to this music business. For me, I've been in this business going on 14 years now, and I want to send this message directly to you. So this is for all the artists and music producers that are just getting in. So you're at the 2 to 3 year mark. Listen up for the rest of you vets, you guys already know this. But the people in this business are not your friend. And the reason why I want to say that is because I've seen it time and time again where someone will approach someone, for a service where they're looking for like an engineer, maybe they're looking for a verse, maybe they're looking for a beat or whatever else. And then there's this expectation of things that need to be reciprocated back, right? Now, the only thing that should be reciprocated back is, well, two things, right? One is respect. Be respectful, you should get respect back. That's automatic, that's just human law. But two should also be value. So for instance, if you are approaching a music producer and the first thing you say is, let's work. Well, I'm already working. So what do you have? And the reason why I need to point that out, and for a lot of you guys that are approaching music producers, is whenever you're just saying let's work, that doesn't really tell us anything. What does that mean? There are some producers out there that just send you a whole bunch of beats. But I am a music producer. This is no disrespect to anyone who doesn't have this approach, but I base my records off of songs, melody, concept, and idea. I like to tailor make the music to what you need. So that means we need to have some sort of consultation. Most producers work like that. So if you're telling them let's work, well, what you're basically telling them is like, hey, listen, I know we're complete strangers. No, don't know each other, but just send me just free beats and let me go about my way. That's not how this is gonna work. If I were to approach you as an artist and say, hey, look, listen, I need 2 verses in 85 BPM, I need one at 125, and then I need another one at 140. All right, peace. And just dip. You would look at me like I was crazy. You need to. You're supposed to. That's completely appropriate. But for you coming into this industry, I need you to understand that whenever you're networking, you need to provide some sort of value. So what that means is, it doesn't always have to be monetary, because I understand, like, as an artist coming up, I used to be an artist as well. You're not always going to be able to have the budget, right? You don't have $2,000 for someone to produce your album. You don't have, $500 for a verse. I get that. If you are going to say, hey, I want a verse from someone, or hey, I want a beat from someone, well, what are you offering? Here's some things. Just some things to think of. You say, hey, listen, I saw you promoted your last beat tape, right? How about we do this? I take the beats that are already out on that beat tape, but lay verses on them, and then I promote them and then I also make sure to tag you and everything else to promote your brand. How about that? That'll help him a lot, her a lot as well, and help you a lot. Another thing you can do as well, hey, listen, do you have an engineer? I can find one for you. My boy's kind of nice. I'm pretty sure a lot of you artists, especially a lot of you rappers, have an engineer, or you may know how to engineer yourself. Why not say, hey, listen, the next time you get vocals or whatever, or do a remix, let me mix it for free, and then just do that, and next thing you know, you may get a couple of beats. Provide some sort of value, man. Same thing we asking for a verse. Please understand there's nothing wrong with an artist asking for money for a verse. I can't believe we're having this conversation. If you're asking someone for a verse, same thing as well. Provide some sort of value, man. You guys have tools. We have a whole bunch of resources to do that. But just to simply say like, yo, man, it's good for your brand. Sorry, that doesn't work anymore in 2020. There's so many different outlets and PR groups and media outlets and different promo packages that people can actually buy to help promote their brand. You can actually get billboards for $100, $200 now. Yeah, imagine that. So you're thinking, oh, well, I promote you to my 4,000 followers. Oh, that's fantastic, cool. Well, I have a billboard out in Times Square now. Now what? So who has the more leverage? The point I'm trying to make here is, in the intent of networking, make sure you're doing it with the intent to build value. And also another thing as well, I haven't seen this too much, and this was my generation saying this, but a few of you guys are still walking around, my age is still saying, yo man, let's build. It's a total turn off. Let me tell you why. If you come up to me and say, yo, let's build, okay, cool. What are we building? And if you tell me like, yo, maybe we'll work together, okay, cool. I want to hear some music. I need to hear some sort of progress. I need to see that you're taking this seriously before I do anything for free with you. I need to be able to buy into you as a whole. Guess what? You're probably looking at a 2 to 3 year process. So you still want to build? Because again, you're talking about building, it's not gonna happen overnight. So we're talking about building. Are you down for the ride? Huh? You down for the ride? And that brings me to my final point, which I said in the beginning was, I'm not your friend. Neither are these other people. We are all complete strangers here. Unless that person knows your first name, your last name, and has met your mom, that is not your friend. I don't care how much love they show you on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I've seen enough YouTube rapper beefs to see it all stems down to one thing: expectations of a friend to a complete stranger. Guys, these are media tools. These are digital platforms you can use to build your brand as well as network. Use them for that purpose. You need to be sitting there scrolling, watching someone's whole Instagram feed. Use this for the purpose of networking. Apply that scope when you're networking. I promise you, you will save yourself a lot of heartache. A lot of people, well, a lot of us, are gonna heartbroken dealing with someone thinking that we're friends when in actuality, it was just a business transaction. And actually, that's part of the business. And I get it, it's sort of grimy, it can be. But if you approach it with, hey, I'm here to do business, I promise you, you have a much easier time in this business. This is another episode of the Hänz Nobe vlog. Make beats and hydrate. Peace.